let them worship him. Okay, that's everything.
The strong and honorable always blessing of the eight.
Oh, sorry for that. I had to sneeze again, so I had to mute.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Okay, that kind of makes me feel like I need to do a mission in here.
Let us walk in the steps of the divine. So the eight divines upon you, how may I help? You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
There's not much to do in here.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Nope, nothing to do.
Mistress, a word?
Certainly, Acolyte. What troubles you?
I know you and Father Roland have many duties to attend to in the temple, but sometimes I feel that there are more important matters to attend to.
What could be more important than hearing the prayers of the faithful and answering the questions of the dedicated?
Mistress, the people of Solitude are destitute. Many are starving and desperate for work. We need to be more active to reach out to them.
We took you in, didn't we? We would be glad to extend our welcome to any other who showed your dedication. What more could we do?
I know, and I appreciate it dearly. But I can't help but feel we could be doing more.
Kynareth has blessed you with tremendous compassion, Silana. You will find a way, I'm sure of it.
Blessings
Feel free
to
to
you.
take a seat or
The
pray at
divines
the
are
shrine.
listening.
Okay, nothing for me to do in here. No new missions or anything. Oh well. Looks like it's starting to get a bit late. I reckon it's starting to get to the time where people won't be talking full dialogue to me soon. Okay.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Yes. Nasty bit of business. I think I may have talked to you. Yep.
Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
Ah. You were a shop person. All of the dead. Let's look in this place. I needed to do that.
Hello, my child. RK, watch over you.
How long have you attended the Hall of the Dead?
All my life. I practically grew up in the hall. My father and mother were the priest and priestess of RK before me, you see. I believe I was put here to protect this place from the darkness that pervades Solitude.
What darkness pervades Solitude?
This city has a long history of madness and murder. The Wolf Queen, Pelagius, the death of High King Torygg, and now public executions. My books tell the stories, have no doubt. As pretty as its streets are, as jovial as the bards may be, darkness is drawn to Solitude.
Okay. Is the man who was executed buried here?
You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude.
Okay.
May Arche bless you with a long life.
And no new missions. I vaguely remember... Okay. Get out of here, skeletons. Yeah. Why is my health not regenerating? There we go. It looked like it wasn't regenerating at all. Open Solitude. Okay.
Hey, wanna play tag? I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Sure, tag looks fun. Sounds fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! You're it. Huh?
Be careful. I don't want to talk.
Okay, if you don't want to hear about the dragon.
Dragon?
I was in Helgen when the dragon attacked.
Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire?
Yes, yes, and yes. Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh wow, I knew it. I knew they were real. I have to remember to tell Papa.
You caught me.
I don't have anything to say.
But you're talking right now.
I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rogvir. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. Got you!
I'm sorry about your uncle.
Thanks. Papa talks about it some. Mom doesn't say much since Uncle Rogvir died. She doesn't even go to temple anymore. I wish she would. At least that way she'd have people to talk to.
Maybe I could convince her.
You would do that? That's great. You should go do it right now.
Sure, in
Pardon
time.
me.
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
There we
Thanks
go.
for talking to me.
Now, are these kids around still?
You're the...
I think that's where I came up, isn't it? Yep. Solitude Catacombs. But that's where I went in. Okay. Now it's starting to get too dark. Advar's house.
Are you here to talk about my brother? Do you think his execution was justified?
Who was your brother?
Rogvir. He opened a gate and they executed him for it. He opened a gate and the wrong man rode out of it. If that man hadn't been Ulfric's Stormcloak. If Ulfric hadn't killed High King Torrig. But it was Ulfric. And he did kill the High King in honorable combat. My brother refused to allow the Imperials to take revenge for the deed. So now he's dead.
So he did what he thought was right.
Then like Rogvir, you have a Nord's heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to be done talking for the moment.
It wasn't a fair fight though. Because Ulfric
Need
used the
something?
shout which Tori couldn't
I'm not
say.
looking for conversation.
No, I think he was an honourable man.
And like Rogvir, you're a Nord at heart. It's hard for many of the people here to understand. I think Aldous understands. I don't think I could have stayed here if anyone else had... I think I need to stop talking now.
Okay.
If you want to talk about my brother, I'm not interested.
Hi, Svari asked me to talk to you.
She did she? She's gonna get a sit-down later.
She wants you to return to the temple.
Well, I wish it were that simple. Maybe it is. Look, I want to go back, but I won't feel right in there without a tie to Talos. My brother Rogvir wore a symbol of Talos. He kept it hidden on his person. If I had that, I can't go near his body. Would you get it back for me?
I'll do what I can.
Thanks. I should make sure Sfari's okay.
Well, she's right here.
Pardon. I don't want to talk. Thanks for talking to me.
I don't want to talk. Thanks for talking to me. Okay.
I've got some salmon to sell. Plenty of fresh fish for you.
Mother says I shouldn't talk to people.
Yvette's son's house.
Wanderer like you needs a little fire in the veins. Some spiced wine?
Now you're the
Good luck out there.
shopkeeper there.
Like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
There we go. I'm thinking it's too late now to talk to people still.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune? What can I do for you?
Okay. I guess nothing. I'll go through there later. Erica's house. Okay, gives me 2 markers to go out.
Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant.
What's your place in the court?
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
How am I supposed to know you're a Thane? You're in your own house. Do all the Thanes support Elisif?
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
That's in General Tullius, not in Elisif. So...
I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
You're saying that General Tullius runs the place and not Elisif? And I wouldn't really say that's a good thing. What's this door for? Bard's College. I was running the wrong way. That one's locked. But this one's not. Okay. This is the one I just came from, isn't it? No.
Thane Bryling, at your service. I can always find time to share a word with a warrior. Many condemn the Stormcloaks, but I refuse. There's honor in fighting for what you believe.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
I just want to talk. Okay, they won't talk to me. I should probably wait till daytime before going into the palace. Plus I need to change into the clothes. Don't I? Which is... that one? That one? Nope. Okay, so it's only the one. Okay. So I'm gonna walk in wearing that and that. Those and those. Okay. That's an interesting uniform or dress set. The Blue Palace.
Sabine Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
Yeah, I'm a Breton. Are you the court wizard?
No, that honor is Sabine Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
I like to hear that gossip though. So what's your job here, Malaran?
I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Okay.
You are free to leave.
I suppose that's a pretty important job. I've already been to Pelagius Wing.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime, and I'm a very, very good cook.
Watch your feet. We just clean there. Yes? Need something?
I'll feed again. How do I get out of this place? This area? There it is. I'll go down, then up. That's a big room.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
What?
Stormcloaks have taken the Reach, but will return. The Empire will bring order. What do you want? Haven't you done enough damage to Markarth?
You have something to say,
What
dog?
damage have I done to
Something on your
Markarth?
mind?
I haven't even been to Markarth.
Igmund is alive, and I'll keep it that way, Jarl or not. You lay one finger on Igmund, and I'll end you, Stormcloak.
I'm not a Stormcloak.
I can't believe we lost Markarth. Igmund's family has ruled there for generations. I don't think we have anything to discuss, Stormcloak.
I'm not a Stormcloak.
Please, my duty is to keep the Jarl safe, not play nursemaid to you sycophants.
What? Hey there, Absalom. Me or? Yeah, no idea why they were calling me a Stormcloak. I haven't joined any side of the war. And I can prove that by going in here, join the Imperial Legion, or join the Stormcloak Rebellion. I haven't joined either, so that is odd. I can feed on the Jarl. I'm not gonna.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Why did Ulfric kill your husband?
Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it.
I think I can't remember what decision I made. It was like months ago that I had done it. But I think I may have decided for Markarth to go to the Stormcloaks. But I'm in Solitude. So why are they all angry at me for making that decision about Markarth? Doesn't really make sense to me. Are you the High Queen of Skyrim?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
Do you trust General Tullius?
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
Why would the people of Skyrim be lost without him? That doesn't make sense. Do you like my outfit?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raymond.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
There we go. And when I go back there, I'll sell it back to them.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Now that's done, I'm gonna put my dragon scale armor back on. What? I couldn't walk straight through the middle? Okay.
Keep your weapon out of your hands, and the Jarl has advised me not to talk about which court attendants I like to punch in the face. More's the pity.
It's so good to see you again.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
I'm not sure if I've done these, but I'll go through them again. And my weekend? I work every weekend, so for me, my weekends most weeks are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. So yeah, I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday every week. But today wasn't too bad. How about yours? How long have you been the court wizard?
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torig's father. It was Torig who appointed me to the position.
You look very young.
I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Okay.
Take care of yourself, and
You've
always
returned.
remember, the
Good.
world is ripe with people
What
looking
did
to
you
suck
find
your
at
blood.
Wolf Skull Cave?
Some necromancers were attempting to summon and bind Potema.
Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them.
I interrupted the ritual. It's done.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
80th, that's a pretty decent age to reach.
Be quick. I have little
Do you
patience
have
for
business
mundane
with the court?
Elisabeth seems to rely on you a great deal.
She still mourns greatly for her husband, High King Torig. So she leaves many of the courtly details to me. Anyone with a stout like yours is welcome here.
Okay, that's this whole place. Talk to. All I've got left to do here is return this to Raymond the clothes place and Bard's College. Radiant Raymond, that's the one, isn't it? There.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
Okay.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service. Anything I can do for you, I will.
Okay.
Late 171.
I'll talk to everyone before I talk to him. No one in there. There's someone.
Good evening. I'm Panthea, the master vocalist. It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer. If you ask me, this damned rebellion can't end soon enough. I had to end my tour of Skyrim.
Few books I haven't read here.
Too dangerous to travel.
Or a couple.
I'm Dean of Lute at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons. It takes two things to be a good teacher. The first is patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping knuckles.
Wow. She's old-fashioned. I'll go down first.